Armored Core lore, Patches the Good Luck. In Armored Core history, Patches the Good Luck is a Lynx from the Lynx War era, when the League of Corporations ruled the world with powerful nexts and even bigger arms forts. In truth, there is not much known about this Lynx, nor his background, only what has been given to us in his profile by Collard, which reads, "This independent mercenary has more history on the field of battle than most, piloting a strange-looking reverse-legged craft. His favorite combat strategy is to snipe from the air or from concealed locations to catch his opponents off guard." Sadly, this really is all we have to go off for this character, as the only time Patches the Good Luck is seen in action is during the mission Defeat Unknown Next and No Count. Where it is here, we can see why this man's favorite style of fighting is to hide and shoot. A coward through and through, while other Lynx may be seen to have some honor when battling, Patches focuses on one thing: making sure he walks away alive. Which perhaps is not fair to say, as it is noted during the battle, where we see Stray go against Patches, Bubba, and PQ, the reverse-legged Nex pilot will not surrender, even if the other two Lynx are taken out first. Pure speculation to why this happened could suggest Orca had already told the coward that if he tried to flee this battle, it would be the last one he ever does. This, or Omia's Science, the corporation who really were pulling the strings of Orca, may have already made plans to make sure this uncontrollable Lynx was never welcomed back into Collard. However, the fate of Patches is one that is unknown, for some documents and recordings will show the Lynx begging Strayed for his life before fleeing the battlefield, while others show the final moments of Patches before being killed by Strayed in battle. It may have just been a paycheck for this coward, however the price he paid was either his life or being forced into a life of hiding from the corporations. Not that hiding was something he was not used to, given what is written about this Lynx. Still, while this does end the history of the Lynx known as Patches the Good Luck, what about his next, No Count? It's noted to be a strange-looking reversed-legged craft, and while all this and his fighting style can be linked to his other appearances, what if anyone else hopped into No Count? To begin, let's take a look at the frame of No Count. It's a mixture of Bernard and Felix, global armaments, and Igbal parts, creating this lightweight Nex with strange proportions. Its design comes from the mind of Kamisori Johnny, a Lynx and Lynx architect who is known for his out-there designs. While the core idea behind No Count is to be a sniper, this can be seen in the 047 and 02 BFF head part, a part which even states a middleweight part for long-range combat with a special eye camera. It's this, along with the 047 and 03 BFF arms, that are considered the best in the category of accuracy, and again even states in the description, a part with very high firing precision for sniping. These pair make up the sniper identity of No Count, and this can also include the Sotheby legs from Igbal, which are what give No Count its high jumping ability. All this makes sense, but the GA core, the GAN-01 SSC, this part I feel was requested to be added by Patches. Why? Simply it's where he pilots. Where better to have as much protection as possible than where he is. Still, while this part may have been added more for the protection of its original owner than anything else, this core does offer the best protection from ballistics, but it's this part that also creates one issue. The heavy core is a burden to the craft's overall combat style. It slows it down, making it more bulky and harder to move about, unlike a lot of reverse Nex joints that are seen to do this with ease. But this is really the only big frame weakness. It's a lightweight craft, so again it's not made to take big hits. Simple as. Moving on to the weapons of No Count, we have the 04 ANSR. This will be the big damage dealer for No Count. Expect to have this all the way through the battle, unless you're facing very heavily armored Nex, as these can make these hard-hitting shots ping off like peas off metal. Still, it's the main weapon that benefits from this build, and you can see it in action on screen now, that it can take down foes from quite a distance, and does nice damage to necks as well. Next we have the ER-0200 energy rifle. Again, it's not a bad pair-up, but this one is not for long-range shooting. It's better in a medium range, and this is the arm weapon that is going to run out first. It's good quick damage after letting the sniper rifle break down the primal armor of a foe. That said, don't go flying and raining down shots from this weapon at the same time. This energy rifle's energy use and no count's energy do not like each other. The BM-03 Medusa is honestly very basic here, and most likely you'll use it when the energy rifle runs out. It's got some good tracking, but to be honest you might find it better to focus on using your sniper rifle shots while using the next weapon. The 048 ANEM, the EC Jammer, who fires its jammers to the ground. I will say this, it's really what No Count shines at using. It's quick enough to just drop these and get back into the air, but also they are quick enough to cover an area to really scatter a foe's radar. I found it useful when I was fighting, but its results may vary. Overall, after some time piloting No Count, I'm surprised to say how well it worked, if you keep to its purpose. There is no getting nice and close with No Count. It's a case of run, shoot, jump, shoot, run, shoot. It's a very different experience to a normal next battle, as this cat and mouse game you play as No Count is quite fun. You hop about dropping ECMs and firing off your weapons, only to then run off and repeat the process. The only issue I found with No Count is that a lot of pilots will not stay away. You as the pilot of No Count have to keep that distance. Most necks will blast through the ECMs to get to No Count, so really it's a case of fleeing back, taking your shot, and doing this again and again until your foe is down. It's a fun craft to pilot, but its style of fighting may not be for everyone. After all, you do have to spend a lot more time fleeing and dropping ECMs than you do fighting. Before we end, a few little side bits of information about the encounters No Count and its links can have. Starting off is the famous begging for his life scene, when he's the only one left alive, facing off against Strayed.
Wait, I give up! Hey, I'm just following orders here. If he's pulled out, why should I? You guys, you're still alive, right? This is No Count, come in! We're allies, right? Right?
So what's the plan? I'll let you decide. This whole thing is absurd.
We then can see the reaction of Strayed's consorts, should they witness the begging. Windy is frankly disgusted and even angered by it.
We're allies, right? Right?
Idiot Lynx. Go to hell and see if I care.
Roy outright calls the whole thing crazy, but is impressed to see a Lynx beg for her life.
We're allies, right? Right? Oh, this guy's crazy. Pretty impressive stuff.
And Airpool is just confused. She does not know what to do with the begging Lynx.
We're allies, right? Right?
What do we do? I don't think it matters much either way.
With this, the report on Patches the Good Luck and his next No Count comes to a close.